Hey there, YouTube followers. This is Michael from Painting War Games, and today is sort of step 4, 5, and 6. Excuse me, but it's all going to be in one video. So here goes step 4. All right. So in the last video, I showed the pink, the Emperor's Children color, that color on the Obliterator models, um, and I did that over the armor bits, really, just the highlighting of the shoulders and the legs and parts that really stand out for this Zinc Slanesh hybrid. So now, since these are going to be the mark of Nurgle, the color I chose for the fleshy bits on the Obliterators, and I'm going to show you the first color, is Nurgling Green. It's they had the old color to this. It's called Rotten Flesh, I believe, and it's not a green color. It's more of a it's like a bleached bone color, but like with some brown in it. I like Nurgling Green a lot better. So I'm going to bring the light up. So this is the first Obliterator with the first step with Nurgling Green on it. Notice how all the fleshy parts of the Obliterator are Nurgling Green. And like I said, I apologize because I am right-handed and I'm doing this with my left. And I'm having to look at my editing screen while I move this so you guys can see it. So that's the first step. And since I have 3 Obliterators, this is step 4. And I'll show you all 3 how the color scheme goes. In step 5, what I did, and please remember, I do not water down any of my washes. I put them on very heavy right out of the pot. All you do is shake them. All I do is shake it and apply it. The next step, I use Anger and Earthshade, the brown wash, the new Devil in Mud. This is still a very much of a talent in a bottle color because I love it. I love it all to death. Now this is what they look like with Anger and Earthshade. Let's see if I can. Come on. There we go. So I'm just going to show you the back right there. So that's what it looks like with Anger and Earthshade. It dulls it down, it browns it out. It sort of mixes that green and brown, the green that is Nurgling Green, and it brings a lot of brown to the mix. Let's see if I can show you guys the arm. See the arm right there and there. And I do it all those, I put the Nurgling Green on all the little fleshy bits, how the Obliterators are supposed to be morphing and all that. So, alright, the next color in the final step, so this would be step 6 of it, Bile-Tan Green. Citadel. Like I said, a lot of Citadel colors. And I apply this on top of the wash after it dries, and make sure you let all 3 of these, make sure the Nurgling Green dries, make sure the Anger and Earthshade dries before you put Bile-Tan Green on. That way, you're sort of layering up the model. And now, because the brown sort of had brightened it up a little. See if I can't get this to focus. Come on. Now I'm fighting with my webcam. Doesn't want to focus for you guys. There it goes. Alright, so Bile-Tan Green sort of knocks it back down to that greenish color. But I do put this on sort of heavy, but I try to leave some spots to where the brown will show out. And I didn't show this on the other models, but yeah, I do it all up on the top too. And all the fleshy parts of these guys. So there is some brown coming out on the model. Particularly on the head of this guy. He's got some of that Nurglification on there. So, set him down. Let me turn off my light while I talk to you guys. Okay, so, that's step 4, 5, and 6. Step 4 is obviously the Nurgling Green on all the fleshy bits. Step 5 is, you're putting the Anger and Earthshade on top of the Nurgling Green. And then step 6 is the Bioton Green on top of the Anger and Earthshade. But please remember, make sure that Anger and Earthshade dries. These 3 steps are, well, I'm going to classify this into step 3 too. Steps 3 through 6 are the longest. Step 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's 4 steps we have are the longest because the pink takes a little bit to get on there real thick, and then particularly, Nurgling Green needs to get on there and dry, and then the shades just take a while, or washes, however you want to call them. They take a while to dry too, so it's time consuming painting wise, and painting the model takes a little bit of time, and applying the washes and time for the washes to dry. So yeah, those 3 steps together are probably my most time consuming for these models alone. But I really like how the Nurgling Green is a base to. Sorry guys, I had a soda earlier. Got some stuff up here. The Nurgling Green is a great base color to start off with, even though it is a layer paint. It's got a heck of a lot of pigment to it. I like it. I actually like it more than the old Rotting Flesh color for Nurgle. But I'm not actually done with that. I'm done messing with it for now with the the shades, because I'm gonna go back over it later with a dry brush with a, I can't remember the dry brush color, but I'll get it out when I get there, and obviously I'll record it. And it's a brownish dry brush that Citadel makes. It's one of their dry ranges, and it sort of gets the brown to sort of pop back out just a little bit, which Nurgle is all pustules and all that. And some of you guys might be asking and saying to the video right now, why aren't you using that new Nurgle's Rot color, or that they just came out with, one of the 6 new colors? The reason why is because, first off, I didn't have that color available to me for the first 3 of these that I did. And second, from what I've seen videos and reviews of it, you have to really layer and layer and layer that stuff to get it to look really good. And I'm just trying to give these models the overall feel. Yes, they're Nurgle. Yes, Nurgle's green, it's brown, it's decay, it's nasty. But as an overall package for these models, the Nurgle doesn't take away from the model. You still have your pink, and you still have your purple, and then you got the Nurgle color, which is darkened down, and I'll sort of brighten it back up with a dry brush, like I said, later on. But it's okay to make mistakes, guys. I don't think I said this in the previous videos, but it's okay if you if you're applying the Nurgling Green and you accidentally get some on the pink, or you get some on the purple. It's okay. There's a guy on YouTube that I watched. Can't remember his name, but he talks about painting a lot, particularly miniature models, and he's like, hiding our mistakes is probably 50% of what we do in painting miniature models. We all make mistakes. Our hand slips and get some color where we don't want. So going back over that and fixing that problem is hiding our mistakes. And I even had some mistakes where I got some wash on some pink. So later on, in a few steps later, probably be near the end, I'm going to talk about fixing mistakes that happened. Wash got on a color that didn't mean to. It's noticeable, particularly you get a green wash on your pink. It's a noticeable thing. So then just going over highlighting and doing everything. So, alright guys, this video has run longer than the others, and that is because it's the 3-step one. So, alright, this is my Painting War Games. I'm signing off, and as always, keep gaming.